Hey all, what up team? Welcome back to another video. My name is Courtney and this is my channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and become part of my team. If you're already part of the channel, well, welcome back. As you can read by the title, yes, we are here with another sit down video. Yeah, it's all about closing down my small business. So if you don't know, I opened a small business. I started a small business called Sold, where I specialized in personalized gift boxes, gifts, and everything like that. I started this business, I opened it in May 2020. We were in lockdown at the time, and of course it was our first lockdown here in Auckland. It was when COVID was a new thing in the world. Like all countries were going into lockdown around the same time. And it was the first of its kind here in New Zealand and of course around the world. So yeah, we were in a 4-week lockdown. I was working at my previous job at Red Rat, and I just had a lot of time on my hands after work, and I would just, you know, I was just thinking, and I wanted to do something more with my life, and I've always wanted to be a business person. I've always wanted to have my own business ever since I was in high school, I'd say. You know, I went through phases where I was like, I want a clothing business, or I want a book business, or I want a stationery business, you know, but I really wanted to do something that I was passionate about, and gifting was something I was passionate about. And I mean, if you haven't already seen the video, I did film the time when I launched my business, so it'll be up here or here, I don't know which side, but yeah, go ahead and watch that. That's when I first opened up Sold. It's been over a year now since I've opened that, and I've gone through so many obstacles. I've had so many successes. Sold has also been a great extra bit of income for me, especially because I went 6 months self-employed after I left my previous job, and Sold was all I relied on. I have been on a journey with Sold, and Sold has taught me so many things along the way, and I have gained so many skills from owning a small business. But now I have come to a point in my life where, as you all know, I am taking a walk with God. I want to do something that will glorify God. I am in this mindset now. And you know, I've actually had my website closed for like a month now, and I keep pushing out the date because I was meant to relaunch, and I have a whole new logo and everything, but my heart is just not there. I just really was thinking, okay God, is this the plan? Is this the route I should be taking? Should I continue with Sold, or is there a reason why I'm feeling not motivated at all to start Sold up? Like, Sold of course is always going to be an important part of my life, because that was my first small business, and like I said, I've been through so much. I've put so much hard work into Sold. I have had so many late nights, so many sleepless nights. Like, there's so many moments I can just think about right now where I just had to learn a lot while running this business, dealing with so many different people. I now want to move into something else, another project of mine that I'm working on, another business. I'm not gonna give any details on that right now because it's still in the planning process, still in the works. I've just prayed on it over the last few weeks, like, God, is this, what am I meant to do? Should I close Sold down? Should I not? Should I go with this other business idea I have, this other project I want to do? And I believe I got my final sign on Sabbath that just passed, where I watched a sermon. So there was about 400 or so sermons I could have chosen from by a pastor called David Ashwood. He's really good. I recommend watching him. But yeah, there was like 400 or so videos in that YouTube channel, and I was like, okay, I'll just choose this one. And I chose one just random sermon, and it was all about God's greater plan for us. So basically his sermon, it had a few examples of times where God had given more than what people had asked for. He had blessed them more, like exceedingly, than what they had originally asked for. And a lot of them had become fisher of men, and the disciples are an example of that. You know, God blessed them with like an abundance of fish. When they put that net in the water, they went out on the boat, and then they became disciples of Jesus and became fishers of men. Same thing with the Samaritan woman at the well. All she wanted was water, but Jesus gave her salvation, and then she became fisher of men because she went to her village, her city, and told them about Jesus, and they believed her word, and then they came to Jesus too. So she also became a fisher of men. Basically where the sermon was going was saying that God's got greater plans for us, and everyone is called to ministry. One thing he mentioned was that when we have dreams and aspirations here on earth, you know, once we reach it, then it's like it gets boring. Once you reach your dream, once you get the money that you want, once you get the position that you want, you know, sometimes it gets boring and you're just like, oh, what more is there? Because I've reached my goal, there's nothing more, that there's no higher than that. When you are called to do what God has created you to do, then you'll see that there is an abundance of things to do. You know, we have to save souls and let people know of the good news, the gospel. There is a new Jerusalem that is promised to us. The pastor said, why would you want to reach for the goals and aspirations, the crumbs that this world is giving you, when God has that greater plan for you? And salvation is at hand if you just follow God and bring people to the word and bring them to save as many of God's children as we can. So yeah, there's a whole lot to that sermon, but that sermon really spoke to me personally, and I was like, wow, like out of 400 or so sermons that I chose, I picked that exact sermon, and it was my final sign. From that point on, I was like, I'm closing Sold. Like, this is what God wants me to do. Over the last couple of weeks, I was kind of holding on to Sold because, like I said, it's my baby, it's my hard work, and of course it's being able to give us a little bit extra income, especially we got a wedding to plan. So it's something beneficial, and it's just my hard work, you know. It's been my small business. It's my own small business. So yeah, that's why I am closing Sold down. I believe it's my calling to do more and to be a fisher of men as well, and to glorify God through more than just a gift box business. Getting that sign made me at peace and at ease to let go of Sold. And yes, it's been an emotional time, of course, because like I said, like for others, a small business, you know, it's just like, oh, why is she upset, like so emotional over a small business? But you would not have seen all the nights that I had gone through working on it, and I just put a lot of love into Sold. And yeah, it's just out of it to think that it's not going to be there anymore. I'm going to do a whole farewell for Sold. Like, I'm going to celebrate it with my friends most likely, so I'll vlog that as well. To come to the end of this video, I just want to say thank you to all my family and friends for supporting my small business. Oh my gosh, I'm getting emotional. I know some people are like, oh, she's crying over her small business, but yeah, it's my small business, my first small business, and yeah. Ooh. Oh, this is so ugly. Sorry guys, this is a raw video. I'm, you know, stuff it. I'm not gonna try and act all smiley in that. This is the reality of business owners. We look at our business more than something that just makes money. Or I guess some of us, it's definitely a passion, and it's more than just figures and orders and stuff. So I just want to thank all my family and friends for supporting me from day one. You know, there are so many people to thank in my family and my friends who have helped me either deliver orders, make orders, celebrate little milestones with me, or just, you know, share my posts on Instagram, Facebook. Honestly, all the love was there for my small business, and my family and friends were also supportive, so I thank you so much. To all my customers, thank you so much for making Sold what it was. Without you guys and your orders, I wouldn't still be here with a small business. All businesses are nothing without their customers. So thank you everyone for your orders. Your orders genuinely made me happy. I'm glad you guys chose me out of all the small businesses out there doing gift boxes. I still had regulars, I still had people making orders for me, so I thank you for choosing me. Again, thank you to everyone. This is not the end of my business journey. Like I said, I've got a couple of projects in planning right now, so this isn't saying goodbye to business life forever. I absolutely love to keep myself busy and be productive with my time, so yeah, just keep an eye on what I have coming. Yeah, I thank God for providing this opportunity for me to learn and to gain the skills that I did acquire over running this business, as now it's skills that I can use to bring people to his word and to glorify him in other ways and to get started in ministry. I guess with that, I'll end it here for reals. If you haven't already, like, share and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.